Okay, here we go again. Uh, Insurance. It's going to make me crazy. I know it's trying, it's doing a good job. I don't know if the company actually planned this or if it's just something that's happening naturally. And I don't think I'm the only one. As you know, I had my thyroid taken out 18 years ago. So I've been dealing with thyroid issues for just a little while. I don't happen to have a thyroid gland, so I take thyroid every day. In 18 years, I have tried every thyroid medication on the market, and the only one that has ever worked for me and continued to work for me is Armour Thyroid, the one thyroid medication that my insurance does not want to cover. So, I get this letter. Well, I sent in a prescription exclusion request so that they would look at it and try to decide whether or not they would go ahead and cover my thyroid. I got my response. Isn't this a nice thick set of papers? Isn't that lovely? It's a nice long letter, basically boiling down to no. Now, let me read you the reason why they say no. All right, it says, you have not failed the formulary alternative product in the past 180 days. Okay, so since I've been going through this for 18 years, 180 days is a drop in the bucket. But I haven't tried and failed a new medication first. So I have to try a new medication and feel absolutely miserable because I don't know if you know what thyroid does, but it controls all the chemicals in the brain and in the body. And when you don't get those chemicals oriented correctly, you really do just want to go to bed. You want to sleep. Your brain starts kind of going foggy. You can't think clearly. I mean, all these horrible effects. But I have to have these effects at least once in the past 180 days before they say, okay, they'll cover my armor. It also goes on about how I don't have any contraindications with other health conditions or risk factors, and that my provider hasn't shown that the alternative will not work just as well. Well, that's because my provider and I have been working together for years anyway. Well, not my new provider, but this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, so, oh, and then they're telling me that I've been prescribed a dose that is more than the highest allowed by the FDA. Oh, really? Okay, I guess that's more than the highest allowed if you still have a thyroid gland. But I don't. I just don't. It's not there. So, here's the deal. I'm irritated. I'll get over it again in a couple of minutes when I'll just accept it and move on. But, it just makes me think. I've had the same condition for 18 years. And just now, they're starting to give me trouble with my insurance. First off, my insurance doubled in price in the past 2 years, and it doubled 2 years ago too, and then it doubled again. So we're on our third double. But my deductible, it went from 500 to 4,500. I don't know if I'll ever meet that in a year. So I have it. I can say it's for in case I end up in the hospital or something. But, it's not really doing me much good. So anyway, rant over. I feel much better now. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a great night.